Previously.
Beautiful people, what is going on? Got a special episode today, masterclass. We're going to be filming a special lady from Nigeria called Anita, and we're going to be making some very, very interesting vegan Nigerian food. Stay tuned. Greetings, beautiful people. Welcome back to Uncle Lou's Kitchen. Folks, I've got a very special guest in the house today. We've got a masterclass going on. Anita, go ahead and introduce yourself.
So my name is Anita. I am the head chef for Irawo Kitchen. We make West African food, but mostly Nigerian to be specific. And we're going to be making Plantain Mosa, which is basically, it's a dessert slash snack. You know, it's like dessert that has spice in it. So we don't know what to call it. It is what it is. Yeah, that's it.
Folks, I love you all. Have a great day. Remember, if you like vegan food, vegetarian, plant-based, there are no animals or animal products on the channel, hit the like button, hit subscribe. Ciao for now. Let's get cooking. Okay, folks, so we're starting off now with the Plantain Mosa. So we've got 2 extra ripe plantains that's been blended here. Go on, tell us what's in this.
So we have 2 cups of flour. We have half a teaspoon of salt. We have 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. We have a full teaspoon of paprika, 2 teaspoons of curry. We're going to need more because it gives it color. And then we have a teaspoon of yeast, and a full teaspoon of seasoning, and a full teaspoon of mixed herbs. Okay, and we have sugar here.
That's half a cup, yeah?
We have half a cup of sugar because the plantain is really ripe and it's really sweet. So we don't want to, we're sweet enough. Yeah.
Good stuff.
So this is our flour.
Yep.
And then all my ingredients I have there before, which I said I'm gonna pour it in. You first mix the dry ingredients. Your sugar, mix it all together. Just make sure it's all well combined and all that jazz. You can add more of anything you want to add, to be honest. And I'm gonna add my plantains now to that. There we go. So some people like this really, really spicy, so they put more spice. So I just put a bit of paprika. I didn't put any spice, just paprika. And then I'm gonna add, the thing with this is that you can't say the measurement exactly for water because it just depends on what you want. So I'm gonna start with half a cup of water, and I'm just gonna mix it all together. So I'm starting with, like I said, half a cup of water. I like using a spatula, or what do you call this as well? Spatula, yeah. So like it's just good because it scrapes everything down. It's just like, because people actually, when you're in Nigeria and you go to the places where they make this, they use their hands and they're mixing in like a huge bowl and stuff. So I put half a cup first, and then I'm gonna put a bit more, another half cup of water.
How long have you been making this?
I've been cooking all my life.
Yeah.
So my mom it's so funny because she's like me. I'm a very territorial cook. I don't like people in my kitchen. So get out. I don't like people in my kitchen like my mom. So we succeeded. We did it 1 cup.
Oh, nice. So that's just 1 cup of water, yeah?
That's just 1 cup of water. So that's the consistency we want. And just so you know, it's because when we're taking it out, we're going to make it into a ball. Okay. So we're just going to, some people might use spoons, and then there's a trick to it. I'm going to show you guys how to do that when we get there, when we cross the bridge. So my mom was a very, very territorial cook. She claimed that she was teaching us how to cook, but in reality, she always told us to get out of the kitchen because she just felt like we always made a mess. So what we're going to do now with this is that we're going to have to cover it with cling film, just because there's yeast in it and it has to rise a bit. And because when it does rise, then it'll have this bubbly, lovely texture to it. Oh yeah, so for my mom, and when she finally made us like come into her kitchen, she always just made us do prep work for her. So cut all the onions, do all the hard work, and then she came in and she would be singing and be like cooking stuff and acting like she's on a show or something. And then whenever like she would go out, because she had loads of cooking books, so whenever she would go out, I'll just go and steal the cooking books and I'll start like practicing in the kitchen. I used to burn stuff. And I always, whenever she was coming, I'll start hiding the pans and stuff like that. And then she'd be like, oh, where's my pan? Where's this specific pan? Because she was really into like colored pans and stuff. And she knew the pans. So she was like, something's missing and something's gone here. And it was always me. But yeah, so I've been cooking all my life basically. And before I left Nigeria, I started a food business because I took a gap year after my A-levels. So I started a food business, and yeah, it's just gone from there.
So we've put that bowl on top of the hot oven.
Usually you can put it in your oven because then your oven is warm usually. But this is a commercial oven, so it gets really, really hot. So if I put it in here, it's just going to melt off everything.
1 hour later.
So we have regular vegetable oil in a very clean pan. Make sure it's dry, no water. so the oil doesn't splash.
1 litre of oil.
Yes. So let's get out our plantain mosa. Okay. Sugar. So we're now taking this out of the cling film. Don't put it next to fire because it could burn, I think. So there we go. And then what happens is that once you bring it out, because it's been with yeast, you just mix it up again so the bubbles can go away. So let me show you.
So this is the trick.
So you get your hand like this. Just it's the same way you make puff.
Right, let me go around. 1 second.
So you get your hands like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop it in.
Okay.
Drop it in.
While that's cooking, tell us a bit about your business then. So Irawo, what's the story of that? So you're based in Dublin, obviously. So for everyone who's listening, so now we're gonna tell everyone.
So we're based in Dublin, Ireland, and we're cooking off a kitchen in Churchtown. We basically do pop-up kitchens around Ireland. Sometimes we do it off basically existing restaurants and cafes and stuff like that. And we also do like takeout food, and we also do so we're on Just Eat. So you can find us on Just Eat. You can find us on, what's the place you found me on?
Oh, I can't remember.
I've forgotten their name. They're that business.
In the description, I'm going to put a link to all of your social media, so people can follow you on Instagram as well, and where people can find you.
Yeah.
So that's basically how I found Anita. I just literally pinged her on Instagram saying like, listen, I hear you make good food.
You heard.
I want in.
We'll know today.
Yeah, so find out if I'm still alive.
So while it's frying, especially because this oil is this fire is really hot, so things are burning up fast. We're just gonna keep turning it to make sure that it fries evenly. So you're gonna be frying this for, let's say, about 5 minutes or so until it's golden brown.
Oh, basically that color on all sides.
Exactly. And you need to be careful because sometimes it fries up so fast that sometimes it's not fried in the middle. So your oil should be medium heat.
Okay.
They start on high heat, but medium heat should go on as you're going on.
So I understand. So you do have other vegan options. You've got vegan clients.
Yeah, I do have vegan clients that is there a way you can make this into like jollof rice, stuff like that? And yeah, I do that for my vegan clients. It's just my plantain. So you can see it's not like normal jollof rice. It's a bit darker. It has spinach in it. It's heartier, you know.
So like a day in the life for you. I mean, like how many dishes are you making every day?
We're making every day when we're doing takeout. We're making for at least 50 to 100 people.
Oh wow.
It just depends. There's some times where we're making this 30, 20. You know, it just depends on the day. But usually, whenever we have weddings and stuff, we're cooking for at least 100, 200 people and stuff for weddings. That's the biggest I've gotten was 250.
Weddings you do as well? Catering, full-on catering?
Yeah,
wow.
full-on catering for weddings. So I have like a full staff that works with me for that.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Our plantain mosa is almost done. So we've been doing that for about 5 minutes, a solid 5 minutes, to make sure that it's fully done on all sides. And you can even see, because you can see that's plantain that was used because you can see like the veins. So plantain, when you open it, it has like dark-ish veins around it.
It's got little banana seeds as well. Like,
yeah, banana. It's like I
love plantain.
So about 5 minutes after, it's cooked on both sides, and we are done and good to go. Taking it out, just making sure. And we have aligned this with kitchen towels, so it can soak up all the oils.
Generally, with my chefs from different countries, I always ask them to teach the viewers a new word from your own native tongue.
So I'm Igbo. So,
I thought you were Yoruba.
No, I'm Igbo.
Okay.
It's so funny because my business is a Yoruba name, isn't it? It's
interesting.
You know, one Nigeria, innit? So I'm Igbo. How do you say how are you? You say Keju.
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 And the response to that is Odinma.
Odinma?
Which means I'm fine. But if you're not fine, you say Adiroma, which means I'm not fine.
So there was one place in Nigeria that you would recommend for like really interesting food that doesn't contain meat.
So there's a vegan restaurant in Lagos. So Lagos and Abuja are two places where you can find a lot of new stuff or whatever. But most places in Nigeria that you go to, they're gonna have full-on meat. But if you go to, you have to specifically say to them that, oh, I don't eat meat and I want you to take it out. But there's a vegan restaurant in Lagos. So if you Google vegan food in Lagos, there's so many places you can go to.
Really?
Maybe like 2, 3,
like,
5, 10 or something.
Oh wow!
Because there's a vegan culture there. But
that's interesting.
But if you go anywhere else, no. And the reason why is because Lagos is very, very commercialized.
Okay.
So in Lagos you can find everything. Like I'm sure they like shawarmas, kebabs, like everything you find here, you can find in Lagos because it's more commercialized. There are more white people
it's
there.
It's a city.
So you find more Eurocentric things in Lagos than you find anywhere else. So there we go.
That's cool.
Eventually.
Okay, well I wanted to do a taste test, but Anita's already done it for me, so.
So
Is this the process? Oh, look at that.
it's yellow
That's
on
like
the
a dough
inside.
ball. Okay.
Yeah. So you want to taste one?
Yes, I do.
There we go. Should I turn the camera to you?
Look. Ah, it's hot. How do I look? How's my makeup?
Gorgeous.
Thank you, darling.
Obvious.
Ah,
What does it taste like? Anything familiar?
yeah.
Like what?
You're not gonna believe this, but it's falafel.
It tastes like a falafel.
A little bit, but it's like a plantain-y falafel type. Is there cumin in the? There's cumin in there, in the curry powder.
No, curry. Oh, there's cumin in curry powder.
I'm sure there is. That's where I'm getting it from. Coriander, turmeric, fenugreek, cumin. There you go. That's where I'm getting the cumin from. This is really, really good. This is really nice. I remember that one. Of course.
It's really hot.
Ah.
Actually, what some people do is that.
Yeah. Wow. Ow.
After
Okay, folks. Well, I've just had about 5 of these, and they are so good. Really, really, really. It's like, it's kind of like chewy. It's like flumpy. It's really, really, really good. Really good. It's sweet and it's like. Try this. All right, try it. And there you have it, folks. Once again, massive thanks to Anita from Irawo Kitchen for being so awesome and for having me on. Wonderful hospitality as always. Don't forget, check out the previous episode for an incredible dish where we're making efo, which is a Nigerian stew, and some native jollof rice. Highly recommended episode. I'm going to put that in at the end, so do check out that one. Folks, I want to give a massive, massive thank you, Anita. You've been amazing. You're a superstar, honestly, mate. These are insane. Everything today has been super, super yummy. Anita, thank you so much. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please leave a comment down below if you enjoyed this video and give it a like, give it a subscribe, and do check out Anita again. I'm going to put all the links down below in the video. Ciao for now, folks. See you next time.